Welcome back, everybody. I almost see chat. I never lie to you about our timing. It's always on point. For now, it was a close battle between the last team, Budapest 5 versus Besiktas. Let's jump into it.
Yeah, it seems like once again, we have yet another showcase of this female side, of yet another female side. This time it is Besiktas. Dieva's gonna get, two for Budapest. Kalor taking out Cowgirl, and very early on we see a disadvantage here for Besiktas. 2v5. And Juliano going down. Dievas got yet another one. Oh, the knife! 4 kills for Dievas. Budapest 5. Huge start. And the disrespect onto Besiktas. Oh, you love to see it, Roy. You love to see it. Wow. Okay, hot start to say the least.
That is to say the least. He has so much money now. It's actually crazy. He picked up the AWP on the second round. That is disgusting. Now, it is Budapest 5 with a lead. For now, it's just pistols, no armor. So I have anything crazy happens here. Maybe a kill at most. Maybe a couple kills here. It seems like Color has to shut down, but that could be lost.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah, you can see they're already running for it. They're all running for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have an XM in the hands of I think his name is Quick. That's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Quick.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Got him.
I think he's a stand-in for Budapest 5, or maybe a trial, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe somebody in the chat could correct me on that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so far so good. 2-0 start for Budapest 5 as the meta predicts. Now it's time for the weapons to come out and play. Besiktas have 5 AK-47s, a good amount of utility, and it seems like they want to throw off the pacing a little bit. A couple of flashes over the B site to bait some utility, but they're transitioning towards middle, but Color, he's looking to paint this picture for us with the opening pick.
Painting the town red. Let's see if he can keep going. Zaz from under. The T's slowly closing in on this mid area. Really trying to get some context at the moment, but it might be Kalora getting the damage. Petra gonna go down to 17 HP, but Petra is still going. She's taking down Gabeson. Now it's down to a 4-on-3. Budapest on their first disadvantage of this entire game so far. So let's see again. Besiktas still slowing down a little bit. They have a minute to go. Just kind of contemplating on where to go. Seems like A is going to be their target. Dievas spots Zaz. Takes a little bit of time to get the kill, but still going to get it in the end. Down to a 3-on-3. Giuliano attempting to go out. Waiting for his teammates at this point. Big shot from Fleeve. Dievas taking down another one from Triple. And he swings around for the slick kill onto Giuliano. Big round again for Dievas. 3 for him. And a third round for Budapest 5.
Yeah, I mean, Divas right now, he's at 8 kills, 0 deaths. That is impeccable already for a start for him. Besiktas, unfortunately, they don't have much money. It will be a couple upgraded pistols, a couple nades. I think they're going to go for the nade sack in window on the top mid smoke. That gives them a little cover. They might actually go for the nade sack in con as well. That could work equally as well. And if it had been con, that would have been a kill. But they're going for the window nade sack instead. And Color avoids disaster for now. But Color...
Oh! How does Color still get a kill off of that? Zaz, though, I mean, coming back with a pistol kill. I mean, still working out for Budapest's favor, but it's getting a little bit more dangerous here. But finally, everyone from Budapest starts coming out over to mid, chiming in with some kills. Budapest, that looked a little bit too intense there. Some mistakes, but in the end, Budapest takes the 4th round.
Okay, the fun and games are over once again. Now it's time for the weapons to come out. Another opportunity here for Besiktas to claim a round, but so far, nothing seems to have worked for them. Mind you, they have only had 1 gun round so far. This time, a couple missed Molotovs might actually open up Besiktas to vulnerabilities in Color. He will trespass every time on these vulnerabilities.
Seems like a Kalor again in another 1-on-1. Petra staying behind the box. Color might not be ready for it. Cowgirl with a nice shot onto Fleeve. That's going to leave Budapest 5 tied down to a 3-on-3.
Now, things are definitely slowing down. Besiktas, they're going to start to fall back. They're done with mid-control. They're running out of utility. They can't really hold it for too much longer. Are going to readjust their numbers. They're going to rotate towards B, but the problem is, Upmind, there are 2 players here in crossfire waiting for this. Not only that, but Vic's positioning, that's a one and done. But even if he hadn't made that noise, Cowgirl might have not suspected it, but now she does. Color, though, plucks Cowgirl out of the sky, and he's going for more, but the bomb has safely crossed over. I say safely, but the tag has come through, but the trade, kill from Petra, that's massive. Now leaves Divas all by himself now. He's coming through Cat. It's a 1 versus 2, and he has a kit, but no utility except a smoke.
Divas has been crazy this game so far. 10 frags on his hands. Already won earlier on this round. Let's see if he can extend. Still rolling around, looking for any sort of appearance. You have 1 player on 10 HP. Could get this headshot onto Petra. Huge peek around. Petra with the Glock gonna turn around. Gonna get the first round for Besiktas.
Okay. Not bad. The only problem is that I see is their money is looking rough up mine.
Surely it is. Both teams, honestly. Besiktas lost quite a few rounds, so their loss bonus isn't looking that bad, but Budapest 5.
Yeah, this is the full
Seems like they're on their last stand, yeah.
Not only that, but that last stand is consisting of a Deagle for Gabeson and a FAMAS for Fleev, so it's tough. They're still looking for that mid control. Color has been successful on Cat with the op, so they're gonna put him back on there once again. Quick the off angle with the M4. He finds Zaz easily, and he's able to reposition and looking for more. Not Color. It's his turn to shine, but he has a missed shot.
Oh, but he's still going. He capitalizes on the rotations in, and he's gonna get 2. Quick from under, gonna get Giuliano. And Fleev just trying to shut down Petra here. Takes a little while to do so. A couple of wall bangs to do it. And Budapest 5, after losing out 1, it's just an isolated incident as Budapest 5, as their name entails, they're going to take a 5th round, Roy.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Besiktas, once again, they're back on these pistols. This has been the problem for them. Their economy just has never quite gone into that safe category. This is allowing Budapest 5 a very comfortable lead here. Now, Color, once again, he's been the master of this mid-control, and he's looking to shut it down once again. The run loose. Whoa, that's awkward.
Oh, Besiktas still struggling to get in here. Budapest 5 so aggressive early on. Dievis taking down Giuliano. Fleev chiming in with 2, but Besiktas is looking rough, my friend. Petra at the moment has as many kills as Budapest has rounds, and the rest of the team struggling between 1 and 2 frags.
I mean, Petra has the same amount of kills as the entire Besiktas team.
Oh, you're right. Quick maths on you, friend.
So, yeah, definitely a little bit rough right now for the Besiktas side. I can't really blame him, though. I mean, Color has just been a beast so far. He's got 10 kills. He's 160 ADR almost. I mean, the man is just popping off. So, it's once that Opera's feeling it on Mirage, right, it's so incredibly difficult to fight back. But there's still hope. I have not lost that in Besiktas. Yeah, Fleev jumping up, catches Cowgirl off guard.
Big run here for Besiktas. Again, early deficit, but they could still do some work. Petra on that AWP. She had some really nice shots earlier on this game. Let's see if she can continue that trend. As again, Budapest 5 staying in really good positions at this point. Really just waiting out Besiktas. Quick is going to take down 1 more player. Fleev taking on Saz. Isolated here. Giuliano is going to take this site. Oh, but Dievas. Perfect position to take down Petras. And on the retake, Fleev taking down Giuliano. Budapest 5, they take the iconic 7-1. My little Brazilian soul can't exactly handle seeing that number. So Roy, take it away at this point, man. I wanna turn off my monitor. I can't with that number.
Yeah, it's definitely a cursed number for sure, no doubt. Now, what is actually cursed, though, is Besiktas' attempts in these rounds. I mean, their mid-control is beginning decimated. Unfortunately, at some point, they're just going to have to just stop contesting that mid-control, right? For now, they're going to try their luck with the AX. Molotov is really well placed. Smokes are awesome. Flashes are going high. That's giving them a lot of space and breathing on the A site for now.
Lead through the smoke. Wastes a lot of bullets, but the last few is going to get a little bit of damage. Dievas has a little bit of a gap in that smoke. Cowgirl sees it. Dievas just shoots through. Takes down Petra. 1 HP left on Dievas. He's still fighting against Cowgirl. Just needs to get 1 bullet, and it's going to work out in his favor. That's going to be 2 cracks for Dievas as the CTs, they start to flood into the sites. It's really just down to this player over mid. Giuliano coming back in. Big kills here for Besiktas. But in the end, Quick is going to get 2. Giuliano going down. Budapest 5 going to get that defuse on Fleeve. And Budapest 5. Close, but no cigar. That's going to be an 8th round for them.
These rounds are just so messy, Upmind.
Absolutely. It's I don't know, Besiktas again, they're getting closer and closer every round it seems, but Budapest 5 seems like everyone on the team just keeps having really good like break off like individual rounds. Again, we saw a lot of them from Dievas. Fleeve is starting to have a lot of big rounds. Vic, same thing with the last 2. Muller, Gabeson yet to have a big round, but it doesn't really matter when your team is chiming in that much. And speak of the devil, I mean, I'm saying that Gabeson has yet to have a breakout round. Finally, he gets 2 big frags over to mid, and now Besiktas, they're down to a 2-on-5. Everything is crumbling right now, Strong Legs.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help but feel like this round is a straight-up robbery, right? It seems they haven't even gotten a point of damage returned. Budapest 5 is continuing this spree. Gabeson gets flashed up top. Middle just couldn't be any better timed. Now it's Cecilia by herself, and no choice but to walk into the top middle. This is rough. This is a rough map. The problem, I think, the biggest problem for me on Mirage specifically is it is such an easy map for CT aggression that if you're playing against people who are just generally way better at aiming than you, this could devolve into what this is right now, which is, it feels like a straight up deathmatch, right? It's like Budapest 5 looking for all the battles, looking for all the engagements as early as possible, and really just has been no response back from Besiktas. Now they're going to try the connector flood. Let's see what plays out.
Big rush here. Cowgirl gonna get the trade on the Fleeve. Gabeson taking down Giuliano. Big stuff here. Petra still surviving. Dievas taking down Zavs. And Gabeson, again, just the caster's curse. A couple of rounds ago, 2 rounds ago, he had 3 kills, but he chimes in 6 kills in 2 rounds. He's going to get himself a 9-6 record as Budapest 5, they shut down Besiktas in violent fashion. Oh man, this is just looking so rough. Budapest 5 is looking so good right now.
Now, let's see. Mid control once again. I do appreciate the persistence for Besiktas. Want to keep that mid pressure. Unfortunately, the double op setup is trying to break through, especially when they're both in middle. Zaz with a nice shot, though, eliminating Color. That gives him a little bit more space, but Fleeve, he does respond back. Zaz has been eliminated. The trade is there. Now, Boo and Giuliano are in a very important duel. If Giuliano can come out on top, that might have been the 8th site, but it's going to be Boo to eliminate her. Now it's a man advantage for Budapest 5.
Yeah, again, Dievas is winning every single battle over there to ramp. And now Budapest 5, they're just riding on that, it seems, as Besiktas still has yet to collect themselves any sort of advantage. Right as it seemed like they were getting some work done over to mid, they get shut down, and now Petra and Cecilia, I think, is gonna try to take back this B site. Only Gabeson is here, so could be some big work on their hands. Let's see what happens though. Budapest 5 trying to extend their lead to 10. Besiktas slowly making their way on. They're in apartments now. Petra's gonna have to get this first peek. Gabeson in a great position. Petra's gonna go down. Off angle from Gabeson. He's gonna do big work, and that's gonna be 2 more kills from Gabeson. Quickly, Gabeson catches up with the rest of the pack. 12 kills for him so far this game, as Budapest 5 gets an 11th round.
Yeah, this is starting to look more of a struggle by the round. I mean, I just want to point out that Boo is 17 and 2 deaths right now. That's absolutely disgusting.
Oh,
that is just straight up savage.
These isolated kills from Dievas has just been so crucial for this team. And again, we keep spectating players like Fleeve, like Kalor, and in the last few rounds we've seen Gabeson, but you know, every time Besiktas tries to approach that A site, we always see Dievas trying to hold it back. now it's just a bloodbath here. Besiktas again trying to run into the side, and it's just not working out. Isolated is Crasilia, and she's gonna end up going down. Besiktas now in a 3-on-5 as they get stopped in their tracks again. Giuliano, the only person with a grenade. Gabeson taking down Cowgirl. Seems like the first time in a long time Besiktas is gonna have to approach this A site. Dievis has been lights out. Let's see if he can continue this streak here. Sitting up on the box. Zaz and Giuliano both going to come out over from ramp. Oh! What was that? Dievis shooting his teammate. He flicks back, tries to get one of the T's, but it's not going to work out. Budapest 5, though. They're going to get it.
You know, the Boo is just dialed in, man. You can't blame him. He sees a little pixel, a couple pixels move in, instantly locked on. That's hilarious. That's awesome. That gives away his position. But again, Besiktas just can't quite convert any of these scenarios into a winning condition. I think the bigger problem here for Besiktas is they haven't really finished with a lead in the early game except one round, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a big problem. Again, they haven't found a solution to this double up, and it's just picking them apart.
I mean, when you have both Color and Fleeve holding that middle with an AWP, just Fleeve alone can do so much damage. 3 kills in this round. He is literally just pugging at this point. He ran up mid. He got that kill. Now it's just down to Crasilia over mid. Color, uncharacteristic miss there. Crasilia had an opportunity to go back over to mid, but she's not going to take it. And Dievas dropping his position all the way over from A, and oh man, he's just walking up here in apartments. Is he going to hear Crasilia? I don't think so. Now it's gonna come down to Gabeson over to mid, taking out Giuliano. Gun battle here for Crasilia. She's in a firing range, and she's only gonna be able to get one. Budapest 5 with the 13th round. One more round to go in this half.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say at this point we're past the danger zone, right? We're in imminent extinction here for Besiktas in this map so far. Budapest 5, they're just not relenting. I mean, this aggression, the confidence has been non-stop from beginning to end. Now they're going to try their luck with a set piece. This could change the tide of things, considering there's only a single defender here on the B side so far. Gabeson has spotted them. He's going to try to defend against it, but they're already out. This could be the overwhelm that they're looking for.
Oh, finally, the CT is backing out of B. Now it's just Quick trying to find his way through the smoke. Besiktas, they have control of this B site. But no space for them to plant the bomb at all. That might just be their mistake here. But Cowgirl, she's going to get 2 kills and another one through the gap onto Quick. That's the individual performance that you need to try to get back into these rounds. Here comes Cowgirl again. Fleeve trying to back out. Huge shot from Fleeve. It's a 1-on-3. Fleeve is going to have to get an ace if he wants to close this out for Budapest 5. But it seems like Besiktas, they're going to get the consolation second round. And Crasilia is going to get that last one onto Fleeve. 13-2 is going to be the half. And very impressive there for Besiktas as they finally get one back. But, I mean, that momentum, it's going to stop as, once again, they're going to have to encounter a pistol round heading into this second round. Strong legs. They finally have some momentum, but I'm still very wary. Budapest 5 is still looking very good at the moment.
And I don't think anybody can blame you. I mean, this is looking very grim, of course. There's always hope. I mean, there's always a chance, right? You come in gun swinging here on this pistol. You convert the first gun. Maybe you convert the second gun round as well. You're in a much different conversation at that point than we are now. Let's see what it's up to, though. Budapest 5, they're not stopping. Straight to the B site they go. Into the bloodbath.
Uh-oh. Gabeson and Dievas both getting kills. Gabeson still searching here. Has the headshot position onto Giuliano, but not going to execute on the head. Giuliano. Oh, gonna pick back yet another frag. That's a second one. She's still alive. Over to Cat. It's a shooting range here for the T's. Over onto Cat. Petra is the last one remaining. And Petra just runs out. Is gonna get taken down by 2 players. And Budapest 5. It seemed like they were off just for a little bit. Besiktas had a really good hold earlier on, but in the end, like you were saying before, it doesn't even matter. Budapest 5, yet another one.
I mean, they have 2 players at 19 and 4, right? This
is
madness, but luckily, they have a force buy in their hands, and that's not really very luckily, but there is a chance here they can come out of the top. Flav trying to pressure from above. Budapest 5 they're all set up towards that A side, right? The lurk towards middle has been eliminated. Now the remaining players are all on the A side, but Flav, nice shooting.
Still some more frags going down. The CTs, heavy approaches here. Petra with 2 huge headshots. Same thing with Crasilia, as now it's just down to Dievas. Dievas, the guardian of the A side for the CTs. Let's see if he can do the same for the Ts. Still swinging around. No equipment in his hands. So he really just needs to go guns blazing at this point. Gonna swing around. Not gonna find Petra. Still lurking. Gonna have to get into Crasilia here. Crasilia with a second headshot. Budapest 5 stopped in their tracks as Besiktas has the biggest hold of this game so far. That A site was on lockdown for Besiktas as Budapest 5 is finally going to drop a round.
And that's a double eco. Now Budapest 5 has no choice but to force up. And the fact that they denied bomb plan, that's an even greater sign that if they can convert this round, they probably have another freebie in their hands as well. And at that point, we're looking at 14-5 and maybe like 7 gun rounds to go after that. But still, I mean, every round here is a huge difference. But it's going to be, once again, the flood towards the B side. The ball is there underneath the window. That's going to burn each other alive. Flav can't quite get out as well. Crasilia with the trade is down to Kvik and Gabe. Now the 2 versus 4 on the B site. The bomb is down in possession, though, of Besiktas. And unless they expose themselves like this, there's no way out of this one.
Are you kidding me? Kvik, he's going to find his second one. A third one, actually. Kvik earlier on had the smallest gap looking into market, taking down Giuliano. Yet another frag for Kvik now. On a one-on-one against Saz here. Saz, again, a minute left. So the paranoia can start to kick in. Zaz looking over to mid. Kvik has just the sights all to himself. Oh no, Zaz gonna peek out at the worst time as Kvik had the angle, but still 37 HP on Kvik. Zaz is just gonna get the disrespectful headshots. And Besiktas,
oh, they're going for it again.
Their first round with any sort of advantage, they almost lose it. Budapest 5, they're gonna rebuy pistols. It's gonna be yet another deco buy of sorts, but this time it's gonna be on the A site. Let's see what happens here. Zaz up very close. Oh man, can't get more than one. Petra taking down Fleeve. The T's are starting to come out. The CTs are stuck behind smoke. They're not even gonna have the opportunity to go over to the stair. The bomb is actually gonna go down. It's a 3-on-3. Kvik and Kalor still sticking to those digs, and it's not gonna work out in their favor. Cowgirl taking down one. Kvik with some more headshots. Dievas with the M4 down to yet another one-on-one. Besiktas still searching. Cowgirl, she was so big earlier on. Dievas has to shut down yet another round. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. It's not going to be a bait. Cowgirl actually going to go for the defuse. Dievas going to get the kill. Besiktas, right as it seemed like they had an advantage, Budapest 5 again shutting down Besiktas as Budapest, they pick up the game points essentially as they have one more left. Chaotic round to say the least, and now Besiktas, they're reeling. Eagles in their hands, and the scout in the hands of Crasilia.
Yeah, this is obviously a last-ditch effort. Okay, Cowgirl Giuliano off to a good start, but Blue and Color able to spawn back. And Flav once again putting them at an advantage now. It all seems like it's come crumbling down Upmind. There's really no chance here for Besiktas in this map, and what a performance this has been from Budapest 5. I mean, just phenomenal, right? It's almost, in a way, it's almost art to see just aggression just pay off after one after another. I mean, just Color opening up the first like 4 or 5 rounds for us with multi-frags. Flav as well. I mean, at some point, everyone came alive. Gabeson was fragging out from Cat. Boo was on the A side, just stopping any sort of lurking, any sort of aggression. And, you know, sometimes that is the way it goes. Sometimes things don't go in your favor and you just get ran over. And this is one of those cases. So shout out to both of these teams. I respect them both very much. And hey, Besiktas, they're still in this. They still have a long way to go, and there's opportunities for them to claim that 4th spot for the playoffs. But for now, that is the end of the story here for these 2 Turkish squadrons. I mean, the players aren't Turkish on Besiktas, but the org is, so I guess it is still Turkish. But either way, the final match coming up, it will be Big Academy versus Skade. That one is going to be a banger. You do not want to miss that one. If you are in here right now, everyone, please, please, please follow our socials. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, ! socials in the chat. Follow Upmind. He needs your follow. For every follow, he gets 1 inch on his hair. Follow me down here and follow Mel. She does a great job on the observing and on the production. For now, we will be back in about 30 minutes for our next match. Enjoy the music.